This is Beam Saber Beat Zero version 2 by Dark Sword from OC Remix. That was Beam Saber Beat Zero version 2 by Dark Sword from OC Remix. Oh boy. Here we go, streaming again. Alright. So, had a little bit of a bumpy start. Hashtag thanks Verizon. But hopefully today everything will be nice and smooth. Where are my glasses? How do I not have my glasses on still? I've been up like fine. Alright, got the glasses. Oh, they're disgusting. Let me just wipe them off real quick. Alright, so Yeah, hashtag thanks for listening. How you doing, Ducky? Thanks for popping in. I saw your comment about the timestamps. Yes, timestamps is something that I do want to implement on more of my videos. So if anyone comments timestamps, I will eventually utilize them. Timestamps are a little awkward with YouTube. Not really. It's just you gotta... It doesn't take unless there's a... You gotta start with 00:00, and then it enables the timestamps. And mostly what I want to timestamp is when the gameplay actually starts and going through my breaks and stuff like that. So if you guys find something like a cool highlight or anything and you comment a timestamp, I'll absolutely include that, because I really do appreciate that. It does help viewers like find interesting stuff, because sometimes, I mean, like if you look at a 5-hour-long VOD and all you see is a big bar, it's like, oh boy, where even is the good stuff? How do I even know this is worth watching? But if you can see a timestamp that says the hot shit right here, then you can just jump in there and see, oh, look at that. Fucking crazy mechs slapping bugs. Okay, I want to watch this. Anyway. So, we had a bumpy ride. Not even because of Horizon, just because bugs be strong. And I was thinking about it. I found a vulnerability. Something that I'm surprised we didn't really notice. The missile spam and the fighter spam is serious. That's something that we're going to have to counter, and I already have a couple ideas on how we can counter that. But the main issue, the main vulnerability in the HIVERs, they're pretty much exclusively energy weapons. So we're going to get some solar shields. We've got the solar shielding. I just need to make sure it's on everyone. And that's going to give us a huge advantage. I mean, it's not a huge advantage, it's a 10% advantage, but it's an advantage. And it's the first step in building what I'm going to refer to as the Aegis. We need to arm each of our mechs that we can with a fantastic shield. I'm probably going to end up getting rid of the ones that use the dampener field, mostly because they don't have a lot of customization to them. They've only got one free mount, which if I over-engineer them and build auxiliary generators in, we can turn that into a large mount. But without having shields, they're just going to get shredded. So we're probably going to end up having to dump at least the cataphract that's weapon oriented with without the shields. The missile launcher version, it should be okay to keep, and we can absolutely upgrade that one to have a large missile rack. That won't be too difficult at all. The advantage there is that we can have some of these large missile boys flying around with either Sunders or Swarm Racks, the Locust Swarm. The Sunders will help counter the enemy's shields, which are they're modest, but it is their primary defense, is shields pointed forward, lots of guns pointed forward. It's not too difficult to get around them as long as you can flank them. And they don't have omni shields. They pretty much exclusively have forward pointing shields. So there are some vulnerabilities in the HIVER's kit. And like I said, we need to buff our shields, buff our defenses so that our mechs can survive going in on them. We also need to get a hold of the automated ship skill and acquire more cores, which means, I alluded to this at the end of the last stream, we're gonna go talk to the lady. All right, everything looks good. Bitrate hasn't exploded. You know, I told TikTok to limit my bitrate, and it's just all over the place. Freaking TikTok Studio is not up to snuff yet. Anyway, all right, pop this open so I can see that, and let's go. Let's drop that. Drop this. All right, continue. I see you there, you little bug bastard. We are in such rough shape. We've been taking a beating. How's our stuff? Do we have good stuff? We have some supplies. We have fuel. Our needs aren't super dramatic right now. All right, let's go talk to the lady. There we go. For those who don't know, Twilight is where Freeport lives, or Prism Freeport. And Prism Freeport has a very interesting lady. Who are you? I'm listening. Let's do it. Where? Oh, Orthus. In. Alright. How many Marines do we have right now? 150. That'll be enough with our support. Let's just go do this right away for the lady. Orthus. Where's Orthus? Samara. That won't be so bad. I love how open our core worlds are. There's not a lot of storms. We got pretty lucky there. Much demod, exactly. We are a little roughed up. We haven't gotten hull restoration yet, and I'll be damned if I'm spending a single penny on restoring those demods. Oh, there's a hive ship. Is Freeport attacked? Oh, thankfully they're pretty strong. Alright, lady. Hand over the cores. Yeah, you're so sweet. Does not count towards the contact limit. We can't make a priority though, which is fantastic. Do we have cores on us? We do, but we don't really want to turn them in. Where do you want me to deliver a package? Oh, just go to the Swan Star system. It's nothing special. We can do that for you. And what's on the bounty docket? We don't want to attack anyone in system. Can you send me out of system? Yeah, I'm not trying to jump someone's fleets. That's all she wants me to do. She wants me to beat up friendlies. No big deal. Some juicy weapons. Don't think I really want any of these. Just looking, see what's here. You know, no, we're gonna go with the Astral. Do love this phase destroyer though. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, we're not picking up anything except for the Astral. Alright, let's go do her mission. We're going to go on essentially a training montage, because we're going to do missions for her, and we're going to explore the area that she sends us to. Dive in on any black holes, neutron stars, any of the beacons we find, because we need to find research stations and acquire The unusual HULLMODS. Ancient religious landmark. Cute. What do you want? Oh. No. You can fuck right the hell off. Oh, you want to fight? Okay, we'll fight.
Inbound for combat range.
Where are you at?
Keep your eyes on the scopes. We'll have enemy contacts in range any moment now.
There you are. No. You come with me. We've got some lads to fuck up. Shields got blasted. Or my engines got hit. Easy clap. Not interested in your bloating trash. Oh, sick hardened shields. Fantastic. That was one of the things we needed. Not interested. Just give me the gubs. Fornax is deteriorating. Unfortunately, there's probably... Oh, that's them. Oh, sick. We've been making progress, apparently, without even having to go over there ourselves. We'll learn every blueprint we find. Mostly for the weapons. Not really important. Whoa, what did we just pick up? A bunch of trash. Do not need those. What do you want? A ship. Trading crew for supplies. I can't pick up lads. No, you're on your own. I have no room for lads right now. Oh, no, we don't want that. Just give me the gubs. Chain gun. Oh, is that the autosave or is that a crash? That was a hiccup. Scared the crap out of me. Overcargo capacity is not a big deal. We will just burn it off. Alright, let's see what's in the area. Neutron star, here first. Cross the fingers. Ah! Gotta hit it. I think we're inside. Nice. Loader overdrive, I think, is one of the ones we actually want. We'll take all that. Yeet. Yeah, we're definitely in it. There we go. Is the collapser shield the one? Fracks the ship's shielding to a sparser softly density, which causes the shield to take damage. No, this is the additional damage one. It's nice, but it's not what we're looking for. It creates like it's not exactly a Like, that one's just different. It's not the one we're looking for. We're looking for one that will give us a smaller, denser shield. Can we get out of this? With, I think we're just gonna emergency burnout. I mean, that's what we kind of came here for. We'll burn over. And Farnax did this. Ooh, this could be spicy. There's no AI cores, though. We're gonna have to end this quickly, though. Where are you?
I've got a bottle of the good stuff waiting in my locker.
Oh, you're literally on top of me.
Let's hope we can crack it open tonight.
Yeah. We all know. Well aware. Alright. Going in. Harpoon volley was heckin' scary. Is that everyone? Get out of here. Oh. We takes that. Missile pack, Lego pack, very nice. Peppa cannon, another combat replicator. Could potentially give that to another. I think maybe we give that to Freeport. It would really suck if Prism went down. Oh, we're in it. We're in it. We can't afford to jump. That was rough. We didn't have too many ships that were... Normally in that situation I would just jump, but we were close to the edge. Yeah, I forgot to save before we went in there in the first place, which I really should have. Hey Iguana, how you doing? Alright, let's check around the vicinity, see if there's any other beacons, any other points of interest. Does not appear. This is just a white dwarf. Alright, who was that? Surface battle. Hivers took over one of Zahn's cities. Which one was it? Orbit 1. It's not one of their big ones. They should be able to take it back. Alright, we'll head back home, get our next mission. But that's going to be our protocol. We're going to be flying in, scouting the area, returning to the lady. Oh, and we have hull restoration, so now we can breathe a little sigh of relief. You don't have to worry as much. Alright. We don't ask about her manner of speech. That's rude. We'll buy your codes, though. You're gonna keep sending me to attack friendlies, aren't you? Well, that's out there. I mean, it's one we can do, though. No. So we'll do the first one. It's not such a bad. It looks far, but we've got it. We can just jump. Let's drop some of these machines. We don't need this many. We also don't need the transbotonics. Don't need the volatiles. Don't need the survey data. We may find somebody else to hand this over to, so I'll hold on to it. You don't think Prism can ever go down? Just to be safe, though. Oh, they won't even use it. Oh, they did. Okay, it just took a second to upload. If any, besides, we got the money. We were going to sell it to someone anyway, and I'd rather support the independents than anyone else, even though we are concerned with every colony we lose, because every colony we lose is one step closer to the ultimate defeat. As the Hivers can just win the game by taking stuff over. Alright, it was in... I know this system. I've been here before. Yeah, there it is. We'll go to Lethia. Actually, there's a path right there. We might as well go here. I don't think we were here when we had decent survey skills. Let's see if we can find any ruins before we jump out. No, we already did survey the ruins. Okay. We survey this one too? Yeah, okay. Oh no! Our path! This is the whole reason we came this way. Oh well. We'll search this on the way back. Actually, what is that? It's a blue giant. No. We'll get this whole corner while we're up here. And we need to go here. This is where our target's at. Hopefully they don't get blasted before we find them. Is that them? They're here, right? No, they're next door. Alright, well, did we survey anything? We did one survey here. Let's check these other planets real quick. That's just debris. Also debris. Nothing here. Just bring in the lads. Just getting XP for everyone, so bring in everyone, and this fight as quick as possible. I need to remember I can shoot over them. They don't obstruct me. I can shoot over them, I just can't shoot over other friendly craft, like larger friendly craft. What game is this? What is the aim of the game? This is Starsector. We're playing heavily modded, but the game in general is a very expansive, like, it's really hard to describe. The goal of the game is build big fleet, conquer the universe. Let's just say that. But the vanilla game doesn't have a lot of 4X qualities. It's more of a establishing yourself as one of the powers. I know that it's so hard to talk about this game without it sounding like a 4X game. But when you mod it, the enemy faction... So, like, the vanilla game, the enemy factions are static. They don't really do much to each other except slap. Like, they get into slap fights, but that's about it. Whereas when you add Nexerelin, they straight up invade each other. And what we're doing is... I've added a faction called the HIVERs. They are bugs. And they hate everyone. And they're gonna conquer and destroy everything if somebody doesn't oppose them. They're also incredibly strong. And if we left him alone, they would absolutely win. So we need to build ourselves a nice fleet of mechs that can counter them. What did I just pick up? I was too busy talking. Oh, an officer. That's actually pretty good. This is kind of what I want my officers to end up as. So we're gonna keep you. Oh, but you're cautious. That's not good. Huh. I don't think we keep her, just for that. She's not worth investing more points into. We've only got a limited number of points. Well, that's not my faction. This faction is an enemy faction. You can't join the Hivers. My faction is, technically I'm independent, because I didn't, I started off as part of a pirate faction, but that was just so I could have a specific start with a specific ship, which I actually don't even have anymore. Oh shit! That's the Hivers. Fuck. We're gonna have to spend a story point to get out of this. Story points are like, oh boy, that's not good. Ah! God damn it. The game is not multiplayer. So... sorry, Chapel. I don't think this is the one we can get around. Oh no. See, this is why I didn't want to use experimental hull mod. No, it's not multiplayer. There's a multiplayer mod, but it only allows you to join in combat. I don't... Oh, shit. Alright, let's check the log. This is what happens when you play with experimental hull mods. Your game explodes. Oh, please don't be anything scary. Alright, where is it? Not that one. Where's the latest one? This one? No. I need to close this, don't I? And then it'll generate a new one. No. Where's the... Yeah, there it goes. There it is. Go to the... I said end. Go to the end. Oh my god, why won't you go to the end? There we go. Info, API, because basis hull. I don't know if this is the one that fixes. Hold on, let me launch the game again, because experimental hull mods can cause crashes. But we can hopefully get around this without having to backpedal. I really wish this, because this is the like problem with this mod, is that I think it tries to do things for, like, it tries to put the experimental hull mod stuff on enemy ships or something. I mean, I could play without experimental hull mods, but I really don't want to. Anyway, once the game comes up, I know we have a black screen right now. Let me drop this so you can see what I'm doing in the game. Because there's a... Alright, now what did it say? Clearness, slot not found errors are encountered while loading, and the response and the reported. So this is not what we have. This isn't... Maybe it's not experimental hull mods that's crashing the game. Why did you go back to the top of the list? Fucking Windows. Oh, wait, no. because we're on a different log now. Wait, no. What? Did it overwrite the old log? I was looking at that. Damn it. All right, hold on. Let me search, see if we can find the error again. Oh. There it is. Right? No, that's not the one. It's a null error. See if we can find null. No, that's null blaster. Why'd you name your shit null? No. Damn it. It overrided my log, and I was looking at that. So rude. Alright, let's just go back in. Where did we save last? After leaving here. Well, let's just hopes and prayers, right? Unfortunately, we're not going to get the same mission. Well, then again, maybe fortunately, because we don't want to go back there. We don't want the same RNG. Yeah, we can't buy your stuff. We can't use her stuff, so... What can we build that we would actually use? I mean, I could use a couple more Spriggans. That's the missile launcher. Also, we could use some weapons, because we have a bunch of new designs we can access. Anti-hull missiles. Tethra smart guns, nice. Get one of those. Monosabos, no. Those are silly. Oh, Thunderbolts are great, though. We'll get some Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts are fantastic. Oh, that's the ROIDER chain gun. I could see using those. How many swarm racks we have? 9? That'll be fine. Oh, I love these point defense guns from them. The Zon point defense guns are kind of cute. There's little, like, blocky things. You know, the Rosenritter fighter mechs are strong. And they don't require the same regalia gantry as the larger mechs. So we could enable them, or we could use them. Alright, I don't want to spend too much money. Just wanted to... she doesn't have any work. Sell our stuff. Alright, she doesn't have a mission for us, so let's just go warp out somewhere and explore away from the hivers. Let's go to Spindle. They've got a black hole nearby we could explore. What's this? Is that a neutron star? It is. Let's go down there first. Pretty big system too. Probes. All right, that's fine. We need a mothership. I'm not even going to join this fight. I'll just send the lads in. Where's Dawn? Let's watch Dawn. I love watching her do that. The temporal shell in combination with the beam sabers. We're just going to keep sending in the officers. Just end the fight quickly. So look at her go. She just love it. Survey ship. We'll join this fight. Domain mothership. We could not have been luckier. There's something else out there. More likely, it's a probe. But if it's a research station, I have to get it. It's just another probe. Oh my god, it's way out in the boonies. It's fine. We want it. This will allow us to start forging our own supplies. It is going to mean, though, that we need to get more support vessels. Do I have enough machines? I should. Oh, there's a tube right there. I already reached the end, basically. Oh, no, we haven't. Just hop in. Oh, there it is. Alright. Where's this mothership? It's in there. Is this part of that system? No, it's not. We'll visit them next. There's a gate here. Convenient. Now we can get home. Ruins. You can tell by the junk orbiting it. Nothing exciting. Alright, there's our mothership. Oh, this will be an easy fight.
We're going in as well. What's the enemy status?
You come with me. We gotta go tackle... Where is he? There he is. Oh! Oh, you shitter! Volley of mining blasters. Fuck! My shield is so weak. Yeah, cover me, damn it, that's what you're here for. I underestimated him. We need to disable some of these mining blasters. We can't have this thing volleying us from across the map. Not today. Oh, like that. We got hit by salamander. Engines are holding though. All right. Oh, this is a little rougher than I was expecting. Damn it, we don't have enough machines. Crap. I knew it was going to take machines. I didn't think it was going to take 400. I'll have to come back, or I'll have to find another one, because we're destroying this one. Damn it. Double pristine nanoforge, though. That's crazy. And that's the same crash. Maybe it's hull restoration? Maybe hull restoration is trying to fix something that it can't? Well, let's go back in and Google it, see if anything comes up. Let's Google the whole line. Oh! Okay. Let's take a seat. And it's from right now. Great. So this very well might be an unaddressed issue. Except using autofit on a ship with experimental hull mods installed will crash the game. Picked up field repair skill. It caused a CTD with the experimental hull mods. Not sure why. So yeah, it's the fact that we're getting hull restoration that's screwing us, it seems. That's really a shame. I like hull restoration. Oh, lordy. I guess we try playing without hull restoration. That'll be our best bet. Alright. Let's try that. I mean, they're saying field repair, but I think they mean hull restoration. Because there's no... Is field repairs the... Which one is field repairs? Hold on, let's open the game. Although there is a good side to this, it means our mothership isn't destroyed and we can go back and salvage it. It does mean, though, that I don't get hull restoration, which I really, really wanted. But if that's the only thing I have to do to fix this, then that's fine. We'll just avoid that. But I think that is what's happening. I think it's trying to repair something that it can't repair. And that's why it kind of consistently happens around the same amount of time, like, passing in-game. Because it was around the same amount of time after I got hull restoration to where it crashed. So we're going to get something else and not take hull restoration. I'm trying to decide if I just want to embrace the D-mods, just be like the battle-scarred fleet. I think that's actually probably what we'll do then. We'll just let the D-mods accumulate. Adds character, right? This is after I got the hull restoration. He was talking about field repairs though, but I don't think it's field repairs that they were meant. But they must have meant hull restoration, because we've been playing with field repairs for a while. Hull restoration is the new thing. So instead, we're going derelict. Forget shiny ships. We fly battle-scarred mechs. Oh, they took Orbital 1 back. Unfortunately, changing hands like that, they may end up decivilizing it regardless. Hey, thank you, Nightbot. Appreciate that. You know, Nightbot says that, but I've had plenty of people get their stuff smited when they try to send a link that he's supposed to be okay with. So don't believe what Nightbot says all the time. Nightbot is, I just sold all the machines I need. What am I doing? I don't remember how many we need. I'm taking 400. Alright. We are not going to colonize. We're going to put them into... Well, if anything, we're probably not even going to use them on ships because I want to have as many AI ships as I can get, and the cataphracts are actually not cheap to deploy. Although with our D-mods now, Maybe I could put some alpha cores into the custom ones. Move the humans to the Alests and the Einhanders, and put the AI lads and the ones that are most likely to evaporate so they can collect demods. Why is my capture not showing? Sorry about that. I had the desktop still loaded. Hopefully we get through. You might have something, right? Oh yeah. Sick. I didn't really buy anything. Like, I don't want to go through all this again just for it to crash. Let's just... What do you have available? I mean, I know you got those, but like, weapon-wise, what do you have? The Juno has an audio glitch. We don't want the Juno. Do you have flamers? They're a medium ballistic. You don't have the flamers. Oh. Yeah, she doesn't have them. Pretty sure they're medium ballistic. Damn. I mean, these are really good though. Not that one. This one? Yeah, this one. They're super long range. Like, their ballistics are pretty great for range. I also like these. Unfortunately, it's their small and large ballistics that are good. We'll just pick up some stuff. I need to punch shields more than anything. Yeah, let's get some of those. Maybe the flamer's just in a different spot. No, it's not. It's just not here. Alright, there you go. Oh, we're not going to be giving them away. We don't... I mean, if we give them to anyone, we're going to give them to the lady. Liberate them. Alright, we also found some good stuff in that neutron star, so we'll go back there. Oh, sorry, one sec, I gotta bring back up Twitch so I can see what's going on.
In faith, we find strength. In stars, we find
Like, God, she's just so wordy. I like her, but she talks, and then she doesn't stop talking. She says the same lines over and over again. You can't hear her half the time because you're fighting. She's a sweetheart. But she needs new lines, shorter lines. The longer lines need to be rarer. Were there ruins on any of these? Okay. Oh. Oh, there's less cores here this time. This will be an easier fight. We'll just focus down the mothership. We can't have it shooting mining blaster shots all over the place. Oh, no pristine nanoforge this time. Oh wait, that was the combat. It's. We need gamma cores. I have an alpha core. Being lazy, I don't want to have to go all the way back and forth. We have our machines, right? All right, let's just go home, pick up some cores. Actually, some of those we can sell. If they're not cataphracts or mechs, we don't want them. Ugh. Stockpile our marines, pick up some crew. We don't have alpha or gamma cores, which means we need to go harvest some. We don't need to bring that with us. What am I doing? Also forgot to sell that. It's fine. We'll hold on to it. Alright, that's fine. We'll just go to the survey ship again and acquire cores like that. Ah! Rude. Got hit with the frickin' 50 times Kamehameha. Ugh, damn it. Team 1.
Dawn reporting. All green here.
See, like, that one's short. That should be the one that she says all the time. Spam that one, doesn't bother me.
Marking time for commencement of combat.
Like that one. Marking time for commencement of combat. It's so wordy. Marking time for engagement. Done. Or combat. Commencing of combat. Like, maybe they're trying to show that, like, she's just so wordy because she herself is, like, just awkward. I mean, it does come up, I think, in some of your dialogues that, I mean, she is a former pather. Maybe that's what they're trying to get across. It's just she weirdo. Alright, lads, don't worry.
My lucky charm better work today. I've got plans for a cold beer. And some good company once this battle.
Oh my god, stop! Like, that was such a great line, and then it kept going. Like, so that's the problem, is like there's plenty of great lines in there, but it's like then they just keep going and going and going and adding on to it. It becomes so wordy. Sorry that I'm griping, but this is like, writing is one of my things I really enjoy, and the writing and voice lines they get to me. Alright, I think we just leave now and we'll pick up the last Gamma Core before we fight the mothership. Because there'll be probes in this system. Somewhere. I think there was one over. Oh, that's no big deal. Damn it. There's one around the gate. No, yeah. Damn it. We need one more Gamma Core. Maybe there'll be some next door. Let's go check the black hole system. Not a lot of pings. Is this an empty system? It's so rude. It's not even a research station. Survey ship. Fleet. Oh, thank goodness. I was starting to go crazy. Saturation barman of orbital 3. Well. No. Just gonna go in, let the lads take control.
Inbound for combat range.
See
Keep
that?
your eyes on the sky.
Oh,
We'll have enemy contacts in range any moment now.
you're already in range. You're already fighting. Like, see, that's what I mean. Like, that one was a great line, and then it just kept going. Oh, anyway. Get out of here. We don't need anything else. Not interested. We have enough. I mean, we actually don't have enough cores. I could use some more gamma cores. Thinking of using gamma cores instead of alpha cores so I can have more cataphracts. Alright, just like last time.
In faith we find strength. In the stars we find purpose.
See, I don't dislike that one, it's just... could be better. It's cute. Oh, you little shitter. No. It's personal. Get the hell out of here. Oh. See, like, we didn't even need to go get those cores now because there was plenty of machines or plenty of cores here. Commence recovery. Thank you. Forge production. Gain mod spec. Makeshift production forge. Gonna yeet most of these into space. Yeah, we don't have any active forge modules, but that's fine. We'll need to acquire some. There was a gate here, right? Yeah. Let's just gate. Let's just head home. Actually, I want to stop by Spindle. Spindle has the transports that I want. These. They're not as hard anymore. The motherships are guaranteed to drop either a pristine nanoforge, a synchrotron core, or a catalytic core. So they're a little easier to come by. Plus, the one at Kazaron isn't too difficult to get a hold of. You just wait for pirate activity in the system, and then you just go in and either smash their their fortress if you can take on the Star Fortress. But if you can't, all you gotta do is just destroy their comm relay or wait till the pirates to take it, raid them on their port and a bunch of their industries, and then let them cool off for a day or two, come back, and when they're no longer ready, and you should be able to grab the pristine nanoforge very easily. It might take like 1,000 Marines, but It's not that as difficult as taking the one from Chico. Alright, so I'm thinking about my fleet comp. We have 8 officers. We're gonna get automated ships, but I'm not gonna get cybernetic augmentations. Or I only get, maybe I only get officer training. We don't also get officer management, so we'll only have 8 humans. But then I can get cybernetic augmentation. Which will actually buff our damage because I'm going to have a lot of elite skills. And it's double for flagships. This could be useful. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So I'm not going to get officer management. I'll get coordinated maneuvers, crew training, and officer training. Then we'll pick up gunnery implants, flux regulators. Or maybe I should get electronic warfare, actually, instead of gunnery implants. No, it's another elite skill. So we'll do that. And then I want flux regulation because we want the extra buff across the fleet. The ECM won't be that bad. I don't think the HIVERs use ECM that much. So we don't need electronic warfare. Okay, so we'll get gunnery implants, flux regulation, automated ships. Oh, if we're going to get both of them, we actually have to invest more in the tree, don't we? So that's... that might not work out then. Because I want to get systems expertise for myself. And if I have to take away elite skills to get cybernetic augmentation, then it kind of defeats the purpose. So yeah, we will get officer training and management. So I can have 2 more officers. Because best of the best isn't really great with progressive S mods. And support doctrine, we're not going to have... Like, I don't think we're going to deploy too many ships without officers for this to actually be useful. So yeah, we'll get those 2, officer management, officer training. And then I'm going to pick up helmsmanship, field modulation, target analysis, damage control, and systems expertise. Alright. So with that in mind, these are typically 7 points. Yeah, 7 points. If we put gamma cores in them, they'll cost 14 points. And we could probably have 10 of them if we give them combat readiness to offset going over the limit. Because it's only 120, right? Yeah, 120. And the gamma cores will double up on the deployment point cost. But as they get, like, D-mods, they'll become cheaper and cheaper. But I like the idea of having 10 officers and 10 robots. So that's going to mean 21... Let's say 2 and 3. These aren't going to be my final ones. We're going to be using an Astral as well. Maybe 4 or 5. Like, so maybe 25 ships with 5 slots for logistics ships. I want 3 Revenants. And then we can have a combat freighter making fuel and a combat freighter making machines. But we need one for... I can split them. I also need to consider mining vessels. Could potentially turn these into mining vessels as well. They have energy mounts. I don't know. Oh, we can use the mining lasers on this then. Yeah, we can put mining lasers on it. It won't be a huge mining vessel though, but it will mine. We can also put fighter clamps on it. Yeah, we can use these to mine. Okay, so I'm just gonna get 2. We'll get this one, and we'll find another one when we get there. But for now, oh, they can only do 1, so I will need 3. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll do that later though. For now, I just need you to hang around. What's your burn rating? You're at it. Yeah. That's why they have good burn ratings. Just solar shield, insulate the engines. Do you guys have mining blasters for me? Black market mining blasters. Wow. Okay. I have one. And do you have a hammer? You do have a hammer. Okay. In fact, let me just go buy these. We bought a ship, so we should be able to get away with buying these. I'm just gonna get those. Yeah, we didn't even get any black market issue. Buy the hammer, torpedoes, because they're used. I need breaker drones from the ROIDERs. Those are the main ones for mining. You guys have a pristine nanoforge, right? No, they have a corrupt nanoforge. You want a pristine nanoforge? I have an extra one. There you go. No, actually, I need that extra one. I took it back. Takesy backsies. Actually, I want to get that one to the pirates. Yeah, I'll just buy a bunch of your supplies. Because then we can go to Fortuna and make a boatload of money. Let's check the other planet though. There is a chance that they'll have the other vessel that I want. No, they don't. But they do have mining blasters. Oh, let's pick up some more crew as well. And what's the, where is it? Oh, I can't get it because I gotta take the solar shielding off. Marine training facility. There we go. Actually, let's go ahead and put the mining blasters on. You have more? I don't think we need more though. What we need is the regular mining lasers. Need more of those. We also need breaker drones. Let's head back to the gate. Bonk. Let's confirm that that's where we're taking these. Fortuna still. Oh, Fortuna's all the way in Imperium. We'll go to Lemtis. That's the one I was thinking of, Lentus, because it's right here. And you get a free tan whenever you visit. Here, take 2,000 of my supplies. And let's go ahead and sell all these while we're here. I need mining lasers. You guys don't have any. Need that too. Crispy. Don't bother me. You don't want none of this. We should pick up some operatives too and try and form a coalition. The only thing is though is I'm half worried that if we help them out too much, someone else will win. I mean, really the real victory here is just defeating the Hivers. I don't need this. Military system. No, I don't want to go beat up Diables. Well, we know we're not using the beta cores, so I can give her the beta cores. Okay. This is looking like it might be a fantastic time for a smoke break. These aren't breakers, right? No. Because I'm going to need like 8 breaker rounds. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. Let's go back to MIMMERSION. They have the best music. Plus, we need to pick up more cataphracts, because we're going to need 20 total. Oh, that reminds me. Maybe I just do 8 officers and 8 AI ships so that I can have some extra support vessels, because I wanted some extra ones. Yeah, I'm sorry about the Mule-a-thon, but I will say it's not gone forever. All of those runs that I listed are stuff that I am interested in. I am interested in doing an all-mule run. In fact, I'm actually a little more interested in it the more and more I think about it, because now that the thought's in my head, all I can think about is how I can abuse the various mods to make that a very interesting and fun playthrough. So it will happen. I just can't tell you when. Oh, breakers. That's enough already. Sick. I mean, that's enough for this ship. Oh, right. I was also going to use the big ones. It's got a front shield. It's also got a front shield, silver sword, guardian protocol. Yeah, let's pick up a couple of these. I don't like that you can't even see the military tab. It's like, let me in. All right, flip that coin. Are you a pirate or are you an independent? Smuggling. Oh, she's not letting me use her blueprints today. Oh, we can get a tri-hander though. Oh, these are her blueprints. She just got random blueprints. Okay. Cool. We can make the tri-hander. So we're gonna get a nice influx of larger mechs. Oh, we can make a warlust. Yeah, let me get one of those. I don't have any warlusts. Are these mechs? No, these are Zon fighters. I don't have one of those. Give me one of them. Those aren't hard to find. I don't know, do I have squalls? I might need extra. Small missile. Why is it so expensive? Oh, it's not. We've just quickly dropped down the line. Yeah. I like their missiles. Pick up some of these. Are my colonies profitable? Not today. We're not doing colonies today. We are far more focused on other things. Alright, that'll be good. Get some Thunderbolts, some more Zap SRMs. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Need to figure out who goes in what. We'll take these home and then refit them. Meanwhile, we'll hang out here with the good music. Get that ASMR vibes going. Alright. I will be right back. Which just actually works out because I need to use the restroom. So I'm gonna go have a smoke. I'll be 5 to 10 minutes at the most. I'm back. Got some coffee. Got to use the restroom. Everything's good. Everything's great. Let's drop the BRB. If anyone happens to hang around for the whole stream, remind me to go make a post on the forum, because we pretty much confirmed hull restoration is what was causing that issue. It's actually what crashed my game on my last playthrough as well, probably. So if you just don't get hull restoration, it seems that experimental hull mods works. Which, that's still a bummer though, because I love hull restoration, but hopefully now that we found the source of the problem, one of the mod monsters can go in and fix it, because there are a couple of people that did some work on it. Wisp specifically, I think, was part of the last, what do you call it? Here, hold on. Let me bring up the post. It was in here somewhere. Someone made a comment. Actually, it's on the front page. No, it's not. I thought it was. I thought they made a comment in there. Is it in here? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so I may end up messaging Wisp specifically. Not bug, error. Let's be specific. So, boom. Send that to them. I'll let you know if I get a response. We'll also make a post later in the forum. I'll leave this open to remind me. Because, yeah, that's got to be what this was, because we took away hull restoration and we haven't crashed. Oh, forgot to disable desktop. Gotta disable desktop or it won't do that properly. All right. Bonk. Oop, too far. So used to flying across the universe to get back to my house. All right, let's kit them out and then we'll decide who flies them. Oh, this is the one that has specific medium ballistics. Where's my ballistics operator? You're in here now. It's also got 2 small composites and a small energy. Do we have any more HIVER weapons? We do. From the HIVER point defense weapon, it's pretty good. For your composite turrets, we need to give them more point defense. Point defense is the issue with a lot of these. You're not rugged, so we need to give you reinforced, stabilize the shields, reinforce the bulkheads, and I think that's all we're going to be able to do for them right now. Oh, they're a frigate. Okay, that's good. Now we'll solar shields. Alright, this one's customizable. Medium ballistic, medium composite, large hybrid. Yeah. So we can put whatever we want in here. Oh, we have one of these. Yeah, let's give them that. And then for this, how's your flux? Not great. Well, let's give them the skills we need to give them. Solar shields. I'll have to just give him something small that doesn't take a lot of points. Let's give him a flat cannon. I'll give him double flat cannon. Ooh, we don't have 2 flat cannons. Let's give him a heavy mortar. We'll have to drop these for now because they need universal turrets as well. We'll just put swarm racks on them. Actually, we'll put zaps on them. And then as they get XP, we'll be able to switch over. I'd really like to get another flak turret for them. And yeah, we'll put you in here. Hey, Curie? Curie. If you're here, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate that. Over on YouTube. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize. Got every other metric met, just need the subscriber base. And then YouTube will give me the approval. Wrong button. That was I accidentally hit the start button. Alright, fighter clamps. Breakers. We do have blasting lasers we can put on it. Those are actually better than the mining lasers. Do we have another blasting laser? We don't. We need to pick some more of those up. I think that's all we want. Oh, hold on. Sensor booster. Not sensor booster. There's a sensor cloak. Improvised sensor cloak. That'll help mitigate its sensor profile until we can build in the insulated engine assembly. Why are there mining lasers if we can't mine space rocks? We can in Nexerelin, but no, I completely agree. I think the mining features in Nexerelin should be put into the main game for sure. You are correct there. It would be nice. All right, we are pretty set. By the way, I am thinking more and more about building a station just so that we can have a colony to do custom fabrication. But we have enough contacts that it shouldn't be that big of a deal. What we should do is get a contact over at the pirate base so we can get access to them as well. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put the forge production in. Oh, we'll have to wait until we can insulate the engines. We need the extra dock space, which is fine because we really need all 3 forge production units set up, or at least we need the second one so that we can craft metal on top of in order to feed our forge. Which we kind of need a catalytic core for that. I wonder if anyone has one that we can borrow. I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Which is fine. Maybe we'll find one while we're exploring. Because the catalytic core is going to increase our forge production. For those who don't know, Forge Production allows you to craft in space by building in production modules onto your vessels. And when we get a catalytic core, catalytic core, it'll increase our production. So we really want to acquire one of those. What kind of carrier? I'll buy it just to get, what do you call it, from her? Rep. That's out of the way. That's not too far. Yeah, we can do that. Alright. Let's go visit the other lady. Jackass. What's slowing me down? The Mora, which I didn't even want. Whoopsie. Om nom nom. Just feed it to the shredder. No, just a bounty. We don't want that bounty. What's this? Huh. What? Oh, I think... Can I put that on this? I don't think I can. Oh wait, there it is. Alright, loose in any lateral direction. Yeah, we can put it in. I mean, we don't have the room for it right now, but we'll be able to get boosters. That's good. I like that, because the booster system is really cool. And getting that on a larger mech, on my mech, would be great. How much XP do we have? We have quite a bit of XP, actually. Alright, hold up. Got the safety overrides and the vents. The lateral movement's not great, but the speed boost is fantastic. Yeah, I want that. We also want to over-engineer. I might not be able to get both of these, though. No, we can't get both. I'll take the high max system first. Yeah. We'll also stabilize our shields. Oh, she needs quite a bit more. She needs to get to 5,000. Or not 5,000, 4,000. And then we can build in that. You know, I really like these, but they drain my flux so much when I'm in combat. I think I'll be better off just taking dual light machine guns. Just to save on the flux. Also, we could put in PD PEP to increase the range of our point defense. It's only 3. Yeah, we don't need as much vents now. In fact, can I get the Faraday cage? Yeah, I can. Good. We'll get the engineering section. Faster repairs are going to be a bit more important for now, until I can get damage control. I'm gonna hold on to these metals because we're gonna need them. Before we go out, let's go visit the Starworks and see if we can find a contact there involved in sat bomb of Quaddle. Well, hopefully they're able to repel that. They should be able to. That's Hegemony's main section. We might... It's quite a way away, though. I was going to say we could potentially respond to that, but I don't think we're going to. Oh, we're here for a bar. No one in the bar. Dang. Alright. Where's our mission? Over there? That's near Scholar. Let's go to Spindle. Hold on, do I have enough extra points to put the Midas in on this? If I take off the sensor cloak, I do. We'll just wait until we can build stuff in. Oh, there's a gate here. That's convenient. That's probably them. I need to remember I have stuff with me now that can't survive if I blast it in the butthole. Specifically, stuff I can't shoot over is what I mean. I'm not interested in you. Shield went down. Right, because I boosted twice on accident. My point defense treats the fighters as if they're frigates. Oh, there's some more there. One second. Just want to check to make sure everything's going off right over on YouTube because it appears. Oh, it's okay. All right. Sometimes my restream glitches up and gives me bad information. Looked like I got disconnected on YouTube for a second. No, we're good for that. We don't need to hit. Just throw sticks at them. Pick up our lad. Grab the goodies. Get out of here. Survey ship location. We can get to there real easy. HIVER sat bombed orbital 3. Rebellion on orbital 1 failed. Tritachyon took orbital 1 back from the HIVERs though, so no big deal. That's good. If they're fighting over the XHAN place, that'll distract them from engaging deeper in. Alright, we have a new Team 1. And I'm actually going to make you guys Team 2. You're going to be Team 1 now. This way I can easily grab you and connect you to me. This way all I have to do is go like that, boom. I guess technically I have a flight deck, but
Marking time for commencement of combat.
they can't use my flight deck. Orbiting a barren world. Well, let's check this out real quick. Nothing going on there. We need to get XP on everything though, but they do get XP if they're not deployed. Alright. Ended up being a dead end. Let's go visit this neutron star. You heckin' space dolphins molesting my engines. Get out of here. So noisy now. We need to get more revenants. Lower our phase profile. Alright. Fingers crossed. Woo! Just missed that. Ah, probes. Oh, there might be a research center. There's something over here. Just another probe. And you guys are fighting each other still. There's no beacon here. I'm gonna check it out anyway. Nothing exciting. Did get a HIVER weapon though. Probes. Oh, hello. No thank you. We're out of here. See you, nerds. Let's go check these out. Because there's two black holes there. Might be able to find some goodies. Survey ship.
I've got a bottle of the good stuff waiting in my locker for when we return. Let's hope we can crack it open tonight.
Accidentally did that. It's fine. It's not fine. Engines are down. We're good. We're good. It came back quick. Well, nice. No lead on a mothership, though. That's what we really wanted to see. There's a gate here, though. That's a bad signal out that way. Sat bomb of who? One second. Just want to see if that's Wisp getting back to me. No. Oh, cool. Our friend Sweeshi apparently is having a good time. No, thank you. There's a neutron star back here. Let's go grab that first. Fingers crossed. Oh boy! There's nothing here. There's signals. Are they good signals? I don't think they're good signals. I think this is just bad. There's just nothing here. Yeah, we did get pretty lucky right there. All part of the plan. I do have specific protocols for neutron stars to minimize exposure, so it was part of the plan. It just was part of the plan that didn't function as well as it could have. Diving in on a planet so that you can get behind the shadow if you get blasted is a big part of the plan. Oh, we got blasted good. That was a hell of an overload. I keep disrespecting these guys. Damn it. I think one of the mods I've added has increased the strength of the derelict, because these guys are way stronger. It's probably the exotic technologies. Oh. Yeet. So I decided on the gunnery implants, right? Can't remember. I think I did. Because I don't know that I'm going to use energy weapon mastery necessarily. Then again, I'm still not sure what ship I'm going to end up with as well. We can always change it later. Mothership. There, next door. Lifeless bombarded world. I don't know why I saved there. I mean, you know why? I know why, exactly why I saved. Yeah, this. This could be a hard fight. The game certainly thinks it's going to be a hard fight.
We're going in as well. What's the enemy status?
Oh, my combat readiness is shredded. Shit. Nothing's working. Oh, that Reaper barely missed me. Engine's offline. Shields are offline. Temporal shell's offline. Yes, come to me, come to me. We get scratched, we're dead. I just gotta stay back. Let them do their thing. I was hoping to get out of there. I was trying to retreat. Oh well. Nice, that's what we wanted. So we already have a synchrotron core. Oh, no second treats, but no big deal. I don't care about probes anymore. We've got all we want from them. What we need now is research stations. Cerberus. Not interested. Didn't hear that. Doesn't appear to be anything here. Yeah, just bad signals. Hivers are trying to bomb Hamed. It's a medium priority system. Let's go in. It's got a name, there's a chance. There's always a chance. I'd rather sell that. What are you guys trying to get to? That research station. See? Always a chance. What's this? Arsenal clock. It's not that great. Let's take the machines, heck it. Alright, in we go. Sawn weapons blueprint. The Blizza wing. Love those. We're not going to need thunders. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Gotta do the learning first. Torpedo launcher, I don't really care about that. Mobile, the Zanuck. That's the one I'm flying. Well, we want to learn all the blueprints for ships, for sure. These are vessels. We don't need that. ECM, beam combiner, extended shields. And the rest is all fluff. Nice. Particle accelerator. That's one of the better ones. And flux amplifier. Lets us stack damage. Nebula. Bombard. I don't know the bombard. What's the bombard look like? Oh, that's that new Reuters one. Hang on, Tekka. How you doing? Half expecting these guys to want to start something. Oh, nice. Some more DIABLE mechs. Dual flat cannon blueprints. Lazy horn warp projector. Sounds nice. That's a good salvage. Alright, let's head out. Nothing else to see here. Glad we jumped in though, I almost skipped it. Yeah, we'll just go in. I'm feeling lucky. For no justifiable reason. Orbital 1's getting bombarded. Oh, I missed the... Did Sean get or not Sean, but Hamed get bombarded? I guess I can't see it anymore. Maybe some of the HIVER. Oh. Oh, Sindri is going to bomb them. They're gonna bomb Orbital 1. Well, we're too busy on our training arc. I'm gonna go get these two while I'm here. Although I do want to return home and soon and go get more missions from the lady. That's got a name. Let's visit. Might be a gate here. Jackpot. Alright, it's spicy, but we're gonna pick everything up because we might be able to get a level 7 officer. I'm still hoping to acquire at least one of. A debris field. This is where we flushed our toilets. Einhander. Fantastic. And it's a prototype? Is this the same one we already have? No, it's not. No. Yeah, no. Okay, cool. Fresh new Einhander. I'll take that for sure. Because the one we have is an MRC with low-grade EMP. This one is a different one. Cool. Mining station. Where's that at? Oh, on the other side of the freaking universe. Thank you. Level 5 officer. Almost certainly get rid of them. Yeah, no thank you. Level 7 or bust. Speaking of, I want gunnery implants, but combat endurance is more important for her right now because she runs. Oh, never mind. Okay, we'll get both. No complaints. She runs out really easily of target analysis, of combat readiness, and she's in a mech that's got systems or safety override. What are you flying right now? You're in that. You're not going to be in that forever. In fact, I might put you in a large... Let's just get you combat endurance anyway, because we don't have hull restoration. So combat endurance is going to be how we get them to 100 combat readiness. Target analysis... Yeah, target analysis. We'll get field modulation later. Target analysis is really, really good because it stacks with Wolfpack tactics. We'll get field modulation with you. Alright, you're in the big one. Target analysis. And you're in the even bigger one. Field modulation. Yeah, this Corona. Although we have extra supplies to burn. Oh, we just searched that. Oh, it's ruins. Not important. We'll take it, but it's not important. Looks like there's a fight out here. An administrator. Bunch of FAF and an administrator. These are all frigates. So there's no weapons there, so we'll just take it. Buffalo. More hot information about sick debris fields. That's just a nav buoy. Is this another fight? Yeah, this is just another fight. Alright. Let's go home. Get this Einhander straightened out. Paperback. No, we don't want a Nessie. Although I do love the Nessie. But we're not using it today. Hold on to those. Find a better buyer. Oh, there it is, the alt grave. Fantastic. Nice thick mech to add to the fleet. We already have one of these. I'm not going to get more than one of each of the big mechs. I do want another Einhander with the EMP emitter though. Alright, let's flip that coin. Are you an independent or are you a pirate? Smuggling, spy sats. She's crazy. I love her. Oh, this is the other Einhander. I think we'll just hold on to the one of those. That's the only ARMA thing she has right now. Oh, I love these big cannons. Love those too. I'm still tempted to add an Anubis to the fleet, because technically it is a carrier. That's all I want. Nah, we're not gonna mess with anything else. I could give her some of my cores, but I don't feel good about giving them to her. I want to give them to the other lady. And oh, I need those breakers. I need more breakers. Or not breakers, that was a mining blaster, but we need more of those. They're really good for increasing your mining strength. We need more crew. Alright, before we return home and kit out, let's go back to Spindle and see if we can pick up another frigate. Bonk. Oh, a shady person. I know what you do. You're a hybrid. That's good enough. You can buy these ships for me. I'm actually gonna leave you here, because she can procure the vessels I'm looking for. We're fine on officers. Any breakers? No, but they have emergency venting system. Ah, never mind. They're right here. All right, boom. Fortunately, we don't have all the stuff we need for them. We have some of it, though. Oh, we'll just bring them home. More importantly, though, insulate. And what was the other one? Marine training facility. Do we want? I don't want to train that many Marines. We're gonna run out of crew if I do that. Hold on. Let me see. Do the math real quick. We might be able to do it. All right. We need 550 crew. Right now, we train up 400 because the Revenant has marine facilities as well. So we would go up to 900 if we added marine facilities on these other two vessels. That would take us to the razor's edge. I don't think we're going to do it. Especially since now that we have all three of them, we're going to set them up for forge production. So we're going to have to take the marine facilities out anyway. So we'll just insulate their engines and move on for now. And group sensor cloak to drop it further. And do we have I have those. Let's see what we can do for shielding, because we have shielding. Not that expensive to just use credits. What does it take to build them? Transphotonics, metals, and volatiles. Alright, let's buy some transphotonics and some metals, and then just build them. It's just funny because I had a bunch of transphotonics and then we sold them off. Here, we'll just build them. Alright. You am stealth. We need more transphotonics, more metals. I don't think they have more transphotonics. Not enough. Alright, we'll have to go visit somebody else to get the rest of that. The type of run is this. First time here. We are fighting the HIVERs. The HIVERs are a end game faction in that they basically just fight everyone and hate everything. And beating them is a challenge because their ships are really stupidly overtuned. Like, They have unfair weapons, unfair configurations. They're just really difficult to fight. What's slowing us down? Does somebody have a degraded drive field? You have a degraded drive field. Oh my god. Alright. Well, we can repair it when we get back home. So yeah, our goal is to stop the Hivers from killing everyone. Thankfully, their progress has been stalled to a degree. They're not completely overwhelming everyone, but if we give them time, they will. So right now we're trying to build up our fleet so that we can go and actually fight them. Ooh, more breakers. Not breakers, blasters. Nice. Oh, you know what? I don't need to restore this necessarily. How much is it? That's too much money for now. Because they can get the burn boost put in. 50% increase in fuel production or demands. That's not that bad. We've got plenty of fuel. Yeah, it's not so bad. And that'll increase its burn by 1, and we'll actually get up to what we need to be. No more driving slow. You guys don't have metals. We need to go to Nortia. Nortia will have metals. Why are there extra planets here? I hate when there's extra planets here. I think this is Nortia. I'm pretty sure this is Nortia. Yeah. Boom. Done. Fantastic. Excuse me. We could also use the infernal engines, but this also increases fuel consumption. But it does increase the burn rating as well. But we don't necessarily need it to get even higher. We're fine. Alright, how many more transphotonics? I gotta start stockpiling that at the base so that we can do our crafting there. Although now we can get forge production online because we have everything we need except for extra blasting lasers, but those aren't super important. Let's go visit the ROIDERs real quick. We might be able to find some more. Are you like out here? They are. It's annoying. Alright, let's go visit the pirates first. Then we'll go visit the ROIDERs. Don't bother me. I don't care if I don't have my transponder on. I will evaporate you. Buy your transphotonics. Get your stack of that. Get your cheap guns. Gonna need more machines as well. Oh, I didn't check for breakers. Or blasters. No blasters. No, I do need more breakers as well. Anyone in the bar? Oh, no one I want to talk to. Is this the ROIDER system? It is. Oh, do they get angry if I don't have my transponder on? They do. Yeah, we'll just put it on. No breakers. Take your blueprints though. ROIDER dies are nice. There's some blasting lasers. Just get regular mining lasers, but I can't get the blasters. I don't think we have the fighter blueprint for breakers either. And I'm never coming back here, so I don't really need that contact. I mean, I'm not never coming back here, but more than likely we ain't coming back here too often. Is that really the only ROIDER place? Huh. That's concerning. Did they lose the other one? Because I could have swore they had 2 bases. Maybe the Hivers blasted them and I wasn't looking. Alright, let's go visit the lady again. I might be able to pick up some of what we're looking for here still. We were just here though. Yeah, let's see any oh, there we go. Boom. Blasting lasers, more blasting lasers. Alright, we got all of those. We just need the breaker drones now. Nice. I do want more or less, and I do want more of those. What's up? Plan to steal a military ship. Ask about surplus harvested organs. God, I love this lady. Alright, what do we got? Sure, let's do it. I love how she's just like, every once in a while she just wants to go steal someone's ride. It's actually in pristine condition. We'll sell it. Actually made money on that. I was just doing it to be fun. Ooh, I ate through all my money buying all that stuff. How did I get the armor mech mod to work? It just works, bro. It's updated. How you doing, alligator? Yeah, it's been updated for the new version. You hold on. Let me see where. Here, let me double check for you on that. See if you have to. Okay, so it isn't updated. It is working. So do you know how to mod the version checker? It's really easy. I'll just go through it again. It's so simple. You go to your ARMA folder, and you're looking for the JSON file and that's mod info. Yes, exactly. So you just change that where it says game version to 0.98. I leave it on 0.98 so that I know which ones I've changed. That way, if there is an update, I know which ones I actually need to update. But yeah, and it works just fine. It's been working the whole time. We actually got experimental hull modifications to work as well and figured out a conflict there. But yeah, you just change that part and it'll work just fine. But it has been updated too, by the way. Have you seen the new boosters? Well, I mean, this is a bad example because I had to install them on this one, but they have boosters now. And it's a whole separate charge meter and everything. It's got lateral movement as well. It's really a bad example in the larger mech because it's so heavy. The boosters don't really work so well, but they work really well in the smaller mechs.
Inbound for combat range. Keep your eyes on the scopes. We'll have enemy contacts in range any moment now.
It's very cool. Absolutely love it. And you can get a hull mod for it too to install it on ships that don't have it. It doesn't appear to be. I haven't tested it yet. But it doesn't appear to be restricted either. Where is it? High Mach maneuver system. Let's test it out. Yeah. That's so silly. I love it. Bonk. Are you coming after me? Yeah, go away. Bonk. I forget what the ratio to heavy weapons to mechs or to marines is. It's 2 to 1, right? To get the upgraded. Actually, hold on. Let me put those in the resource stockpile so I can see them clearly. Oh, cool. We do stockpile transphotonics. Very nice. And we'll put these there as well. I don't know how many I actually need for the forge production. We'll do that after let's set it up real quick. Set up forge production. We'll mess with you guys in a second. All right, so we're gonna drop the marine training facility until we can get the XP to build in the insulated engine assembly. How much is that gonna be? Oh, I can do that from that list right there, right? No. Q. No, not from there. Q from here. How much for the insulated? Oh, it's almost ready. Okay, so we don't need a lot of XP on them for that. All right. Good, 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 good. And then we'll bring the marine training facility back. All right, but we need to figure out how we can fit. Also don't need that as much. You guys should be pretty shielded already. They are. How we can fit the forge production and still, I think we just need to strip all the weapons out. And then, yeah, we're not gonna have enough room for blasters. Whatever. Right, domain restricted. We don't need this anymore, right? Yeah, we don't need that anymore. You do need the burn boosty though. All right, let's do it with this one. Forge, fuel, forge. Do I have? I should have gotten mining pods until I got the rest of the breakers. So we're gonna need 22 points left over in order to fit all the fighter clamps on. We can still fit another deck, the dock mod. You can only have one of these, but it doesn't count. So we can actually still have the marine training facility. Very cool. That only leaves us with 8 points, which is going to basically just be mining lasers at that point. Until we're able to get blasters. Well, we'll put a blaster and a hammer on it for now. This is, again, this is so that we can use them to mine planets and asteroids to get materials to feed the forges. Actually, you know what? Marine training facility is not important. What actually is important is efficiency, which we don't have. We need to get that because that will, because these guys are going to end up getting like damaged through the forge production as well as through the mining. So we need efficiency. Exploration refits. They use more supplies. We don't want that. Alright. Let's leave the marine training facility on for now then. Then we'll just put that on. We'll have to do the math and figure out if just putting mining lasers in all the slots is going to be more efficient than putting a single blaster laser. Because, I mean, that's 6 mining lasers we could put down instead. Alright, so we're going to need fighter clamps. We just don't have the fighters for it, but we can put mining pods in it in the meantime. We don't have any mining pods, but we will get some. Then we can put the marine training facility in here. No. We decided we didn't want to do that with all of them because it was going to cost too much. It's going to take up too many marines. We'll just keep the one for now. Man, I saw a bunch of mining lasers too. Or no, we had the chance to build them. Should have taken it. Alright, I need someone really good to fly this. You've got damage control already. Oh, you know what though? I'll put you in here for now. Which means I need somebody else to fly the Einhander. Let's put you in the Einhander. Oh, we just picked up 2 new Einhanders though. I think I might put the AI in there instead. I do want to get her out of this. And you're just in a regular Alest, yeah. Excuse me. Alright, we need to reinforce the bulkheads. Stabilize the shields. Solar shielding. Which one's the Vajra? Or Vajra. That's the energy. Goes out to 600. What are our other options? A grenade launcher. And you don't have a specialization yet. We also have a small universal, small hybrid. Oh, we have Moonlight on the offhand. Energy weapon. Synergy turret. They'll probably never use the Moonlight though. We'll keep the Vajra though, because it's universal. And I'm gonna give you zaps all around for now. Oh, we don't have our extra zaps, do we? We didn't get them yet. They were delivered. I forgot to pick them up. How much do they cost? They cost 4, I believe. So we'll put these on to save the space. I'll put a... I don't want to put anything that's too labor or too extensive, like that takes too much. Oh, we'll put this on. They're silly. Medium synergy. I kind of want to give them more missiles so that they don't take any more blocks. We give them the Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt's really good. Oh, and we got the resistant flux coils, didn't we? Yes, we did. All right, you're loaded. Let's give you one of these. It's so funny to me that the point defense weapon is the stronger of the batch. Do you have anything else to pick? No, all your stuff is just already built in. That's the only thing we pick. All right, they're gonna need a bunch of stuff. That. They're gonna need vents. You're gonna need the phase anchor. Done. Beautiful. You. What do you got? A heavy machine gun, a big plasma gun. I would really like to get... Oh, you have XP though. We could potentially build in the solar shielding, which means we could take off the bulkheads. Then we only need to drop 2 points for the phase anchor. Boom. I want all of them to have the phase anchor. No, for this one, it just has what do you call it? These little fighter things here. Ah! God, it startles me. It's just these things. And you pick their weapon they get too. That's what that is. So they have the weird HIVER weapon on them. They have this on them. I think that's what you were asking about, correct? Oh, God damn it. Thank you. I left my desktop going. My apologies. That happens. That's how you can tell that a lot of people are just watching in the background. Yeah, with the way the capture works, I have to be very careful and swap those things around. I don't think you can enable it mid-save because they have planets. But it does say, it should say somewhere in the mod. Ooh, we're going to not get the phase anchor to make space for weapons. But yeah, the big white ships, those are actually breaker drones. They're used for mining. So I put the fighter clamp on them, which normally the fighter clamp would just deploy these fighters, and then when they die, they don't recharge like normal fighter bays. But it's not important because we're not using them in combat, we're only using them for mining. So it's kind of like a nice little workaround to get the breaker drones. Actually, here, we'll put this on the shoulder mount. This way I can just give you something light, like a heavy point defense. Where is it? There we go. Machine gun. You were doing a little bit of mining, a little bit of forge production. It's not the main thing we're doing, but it's part of the whole we're not colonizing. We're just gonna start our own space colony with giant freighters, blackjack and hookers. Alright. This is one of the dampener field ones. We'll hold on to them for now, but we're gonna phase out all of the ones with dampener fields. Because they're not sturdy enough. They don't survive. We need to go pick up those zaps. They're ready, right? I just forgot to pick them up. Yeah, they're over at New Mesha. Okay. Let me just go grab those real quick. Well, that is going to be part of the problem, is that we've got to get ourselves to the point where we can do a fleet, or we can do all of our stuff on our own. Without a commission, without colonies. We're going to try and be ultimately ultra independent. Storage. What am I doing? We didn't buy any ships, did we? Oh, we did. We bought the Trihander. Good thing I checked, huh? Who am I gonna put in this? You. We'll go in this. That drops the other list down. Alright. Let's get home and kit these out. Let's just see if she has any new missions. No, same ones. Oh, hold on. Actually, we should buy those organs. Oh, wait. No, they're over there. On Nomios. I mean, that's a... Yeah, we'll do that. So we can just go sell them to Kanta. We could sat bomb, but I hadn't really talked much about this. I'm actually not going to. We're going to liberate the Hivers from their militaristic overlords and give them freedom. That's my goal. Pulse laser, right. Synergy, energy, synergy. Well, we're putting zaps on everyone because I need to be able to disable these enemy fighters. Everyone gets zaps. The Hivers are scary. Like, they mean business. Is this a universal? No, it's a hybrid. I'm actually going to keep the dual machine guns on them. Are you aggressive? No, they're steady. You've already got the zaps. You needed the zaps. There we go. I really like these, but I kind of want to change them over to salamanders. I don't know. Maybe we'll just pick up a couple extra for salamanders. This is an outpost. I am considering starting a mining station, but right now we just use this. We just have this outpost. I do have station and constructions turned on. I just haven't used it yet. Oh, that's funny. They ended up with the same head mount. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I don't want to do a colony, but I am considering it, just so that we can get production. Because even though we can do forge production doesn't let you build anything but low tech ships. That's weak. Actually, hold on. How crazy can we make it though? Still think it's not efficient enough, that is, for me. Oh, we have another one of these. It's very efficient. Forgot about that. Yeah, we'll probably use that. The HIVER weapons are pretty good. I mean, this one's close. It's got less range. Which one is this? I mean, it's just inferior simply because of the range, unfortunately. But it is pretty. What else do we have, though? Guard breaker. Alternates between kinetic and high explosive on every shot. That could be fun. Thing is, though, is that we would need to really... Do these lower the range? Reduces flux generator, reduces damage. Yeah, this just makes it go fast. Increase the rate of fire. Lowers the range. Yeah. So we're not lowering the range. Can we lower flux cost? Yeah, let's do that. Is there anywhere else where we can lower the cost? Decreases fire rate and projectile speed, decreases flux use, weapon range decrease. We don't want to decrease the weapon range though. Oh, low to overdrive. Increases ballistic energy weapon fire rate, but also reduces our range. That's not so bad. It's only 10% range, more fire rate. Ballistic speed. Reduce beam weapon, reduce ballistics, weighted rounds, ballistics. No. All right, let's see what this looks like. It does let it hit outside its range, but not much. And I don't think the faster the projectile increasing speed matters that much. We're only gonna have one big carrier at some point. We're gonna pick up an Astral. I still think the better option is to take this. It's got the longer range. Letting it stay out at farther range is probably better. Pile bunker, micro needler. Let me just give it vente. Oh, you don't have... Ah, crap. Alright, we're gonna have to drop some stuff. We'll have to drop the flux limiter. It doesn't really need the flux limiter because it needs all types. Common, Boop, boop, boop. Boop. That'll work. Yeah, look at that. Next to no flux. That'll be better for them. Yes. However, we're using progressive S mods, and this one it doesn't have any XP yet, so we can't use S mod them yet. This lad, however, I could give him the guard breaker. Just let him run it as is. It just uses so much flux, though. Well, let's put the normal suite of stuff on him first. I think I'd rather just... I want them to have longer range weapons, whatever it comes down to. How many carries am I aligning myself? We're going to have an Astral. We might take an Anubis for backup. But Astral is our primary carrier once we get to it. Oh, that's so expensive. I think I'd rather just drop the all of the overclock and just let him fire normally. Yeah, because then he can actually manage the flux a little bit better. It'll be the Astral is for sure. The Anubis is a potential carrier we might take. But so I'm not sure. But yeah, it's either going to be those are going to be the only two we'll use. I'm not going to get. I did find what do you call it? The Rosenritter, but it kind of sucks, and I kind of don't want to have to use it. And since I have to use it in order to use their mechs, I just decided to just not do it. 30 fleet cap, oh, that's what we're going to mess with. We're going to try. Alright, we'll leave this guy like this for now. He should be fine. Don't want to reduce the range. Yeah, I think we'll just leave him. We'll even give him what's integrated target? It's only 10% for integrated targeting. It's not super good. Is there anything else that will let me get longer range? So flux amplifiers do it. Just increase the damage. Let's increase the damage then. I want to give him something. Try the particle accelerator as well. We'll leave it like that. Of course, as soon as I put an AI in this thing, he's like, I'm gonna have to refit all of them when they get the AI, because they're gonna go crazy. Like, they're gonna be all up in the enemy's business. We're gonna have to refit them specifically to be brawlers. Oh, you don't need to reinforce bulkheads. You have a plasma driver. Let's get rid of that. Put you on this as well. What did we end up giving him? The particle accelerator and the flux amplifier. Give you the particle accelerator. Now, what do you got going on? Oh, you're the one with the assault chain gun. You also don't need the reinforced bulkheads anymore. There we go. The secret to success is going to be that we're going to use progressive MISCELLANEOUS, exotic technology, and experimental hull modifications, and a bunch of HULLMOD mods to build basically an invincible fleet. Hopefully. We're on our training arc right now. We gotta acquire all the stuff that we need. We don't need these lads anymore. Send them to retirement. How much XP do you have? Quite a bit. Let's, do I have enough to build in surveying? Because that'll be the one I want. Actually, we don't need these cargo pods anymore. For those of you wondering, why did you stealth? Oops, wrong button. Why did you stealth your Revenant? Well, when you're flying around with a lot of small ships, yeah, we don't have enough yet. Flying around with a lot of small ships, the Revenant can actually be the noisiest ship in your fleet. I don't really want the cargo pods back though. Like, we're doing fine on our stuff. Oops. Oh, you know what? Midas. Done. Speaking of Midas, 20. Nah, we can't get that in there as well. Alright, we still need these because we don't have any other carriers yet. And we need to remember to get 7 more breakers, and I need a bunch of mining lasers. Alright. Nexerelin actually lets you do the mining. It's built in. In fact, let me check this real quick. What the mining lasers do. So the blaster laser is a 6.46. The mining laser is 1.5 for 1. It's actually more efficient to use mining lasers. Okay, cool. That's good. So we just need to get some mining lasers. The Terra torpedoes are actually not efficient, so we don't want to use those. Is there anything else that's efficient? Nah, it's pretty much mining lasers. These are actually pretty efficient, but not super efficient. And almost nothing on the high ordnance points is really actually that efficient. It's just 1 for 1 on the mining blaster. So yeah. Now for the mining pods versus the breakers, it's like you can see here, like the breaker wings. Oh, this is a different breaker wing? I could have sworn they cost 3. Oh, you know why? They cost 3 because of the fighter clamps. The fighter clamps make them cost 50% more. But yeah, they're the most efficient. Next to these guys, ALSUP wings. I might have to start saving them. But it's just going to be twice as much points, and then we're going to barely be able to fit them. The breakers are enough. We don't need more than that. The only way I would want to change is if the mining pods were actually pretty good. Then they're good for 0 ordnance points. But the breakers are what we're going to use. We can actually use some volatiles. Let's mine. What are our mining fleets right now? Yeah. Mining strength, yeah, because that's all the breakers. See, this one's already got 100 on its own, almost. We have all our machinery. We only get, oh, it's like no volatiles here. Yeah, it's trace volatiles. We definitely did not get value out of that. Because it takes combat readiness to mine. So we definitely lost more than we gained for sure. We already stockpile volatiles here, so we don't need to stockpile these. And we're gonna start making gas too, so. We actually don't really need the gas here. Let me open, how do we open this again? Control left click.